Overthinking can seriously impact your mental health and productivity. Today, we're breaking down the different types of overthinking and sharing effective cures to help you overcome them. Stick around to discover how you can break free from mental overload and regain control of your thoughts. First up is rumination. This type of overthinking involves repeatedly focusing on past events and mistakes. If you find yourself dwelling on what went wrong or replaying scenarios in your mind, it's a sign of rumination. To combat this, practice mindfulness and grounding techniques to bring your focus back to the present moment. Journaling can also help you process these thoughts and gain perspective. Next, we have catastrophizing. This pattern involves imagining the worst possible outcomes and blowing problems out of proportion. To address catastrophizing, challenge these negative thoughts by evaluating their realism. Ask yourself if the worst-case scenario is likely and consider more balanced and positive outcomes. Cognitive restructuring techniques can also help you reframe these thoughts. Perfectionism is another common form of overthinking. It's characterized by setting unrealistically high standards for yourself and constantly striving for flawlessness. To overcome perfectionism, set more realistic and attainable goals. Embrace the idea that making mistakes is part of growth and practice self-compassion. Focus on progress rather than perfection. Decision paralysis occurs when you overthink every possible choice and struggle to make decisions. This can lead to a state of indecision and anxiety. To cure decision paralysis, simplify your decision-making process by setting clear criteria and deadlines. Break down your options into smaller, manageable parts and trust yourself to make informed choices. Self-criticism involves excessively evaluating and judging your own actions and abilities. This form of overthinking can undermine your confidence and self-esteem. To combat self-criticism, practice self-compassion and challenge negative self-talk. Replace harsh judgments with constructive feedback and focus on your strengths and accomplishments. Mind reading is when you assume you know what others are thinking, often leading to unnecessary worrying and stress. To address mind reading, communicate directly with others instead of assuming their thoughts. Seek clarification when needed and remind yourself that you cannot control or accurately predict others' perceptions. Overanalyzing involves dissecting every detail and possible outcome, which can lead to mental exhaustion. To cure overanalyzing, set time limits for decision-making and avoid dwelling on minor details. Trust your intuition and focus on the bigger picture rather than getting caught up in every minute detail. Lastly, generalizing involves making broad, sweeping conclusions based on limited evidence. For example, thinking that one failure means you'll never succeed in anything. To overcome generalizing, focus on specific incidents rather than broad patterns. Recognize that one experience does not define your entire ability or future. Understanding the different types of overthinking and their cures can help you break free from mental overload and lead a more balanced life. If you found these insights helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more practical advice. Share your experiences or tips for overcoming overthinking in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.